prides itself on being a leader in disability affirmative theater across the nation. So we really try to be a model for other theater companies all across the country. Chicago is exciting. It's one of my favorite shows. It's one of the longest running revivals of all time on Broadway. I can tell you where I think they're going to be. People with disabilities can be infantilized a bit, and we're thought to only be sweet and inspirational, and this is a little bit of an opportunity to give them a little grit and something darker and show all of our complex, nuanced sides that we have even as people with disabilities.
It was a murder and not a crime. Family members call me the mother of family. Don't do the echo. No. Yeah. Okay, so I've worked in other productions that are non-disabled, and while I've enjoyed doing that, it doesn't have the closeness, where everybody is helping one another, where everybody wants the other person to succeed as much as they want themselves to succeed. And we've got all these young kids in Phamaly now. Their chances are far greater than what my chance was, and that they're going to keep Phamaly running.
And the show you just saw them rehearsing for, Chicago, will premiere in August.
Phamaly is celebrating its 30th year anniversary this year. It was founded in 1989. Can't wait for the big show.